Hey viewers, welcome back to the Noob Guide for Noobs. Today we are playing with Odin, as you could have already seen from the title. So Odin is kind of a... hang on, let me find him. He's kind of a damage heavy support. Yeah, so kind of a damage support. He goes in first. He mostly doesn't get the kills on his own, but because of his work, well, his team can land a lot of kills. In the late game, he can do very, very well. So we're going to see some plays with Odin. Most plays do require you to go for... we're going for Mark of the Vanguard, I guess. And I want to get those aggressive boots. So yeah, most of the kills will happen, most of the aggression will happen with the ultimate. So you have a jump, you have an attack speed increase, and you have an AoE damage. I'm going to take all three of them right now, not because it's a good build, but because, well, what else am I supposed to do? We are going to go for a buff, I guess, because why not? It's not like Ra is going to chase me down and kill me. So we're going to take out the jungle camp here because Odin, well, he can take out the jungle camps pretty easily, or he should be able to at least. So I'm waiting for all of them to spawn, and we should be able to take this out pretty easily. Come on. There you go. Didn't want to trigger for some reason. So yeah, as you can see, I take very little damage with my early game items. And that is, of course, awesome sauce because, well, I don't want to take too much damage. And we are going to take out this, and then Ra should be done with pushing my lane. So I'm at about 2/3 health here. Obviously, if you do this with a teammate, it should go a whole lot better. And oh, I missed that. He started running right at that moment, and that is no good. So I do a pretty decent amount of damage early game already, and that is, of course, also because of the buff that I have. And we are going to dodge that. No, I didn't know it was coming. So, taking a lot of damage here is not good. Because it would be good to actually stay alive for a little bit longer. But we are going to try to... yeah, to go back. I probably need my ultimate to do something, but hey, whatever. Going to go back anyway. Right now already, and we're going to shop for a little bit. And now let's try it again. So I'm going to try to land my jump on him and then go from there. And without my ultimate, it is kind of hard to land or to actually get a kill, but there you go. Oh, I missed, I think. Yeah, this should be easy enough. There is my ultimate. And yeah, the jump is a little bit harder to land than most jumps because it takes a little bit longer to land, but it still shouldn't be too much of a problem once you get the hang of him. I, of course, don't really play Odin that much. Odin is way too strong for my taste. And yes, that seems counterintuitive, but I like to go for the guys that are kind of crappy because that makes that I have to try harder. And that's also why, well, my teammates kind of have to carry me all the time. Because obviously, it is not very good to go for the weak guys all the time. I can carry, but I don't like to carry. I like to derp it up a little bit. So I am going for my 3 first here. I'm not sure if that's the best build. Don't really care if that's the best build. I just like it. And because I like it, yeah, we're going for Frostbound Hammer here. Why not? Because I like it, I build it, and there's really no other reason. So your cage, your ultimate, is really well combined with your jump. So if you're in trouble, for example, you would be able to cage people and just jump out of it yourself. And we should be able to get this kill before he runs out. No, come on. My cooldowns are so long. Ah, yeah, that was crappy. So yeah, he is going to run out. Yeah, so all of my mana is gone with just that one use. So you might want to go, if you're spamming, well, more than you should, you might want to go for a mana item. but normally you shouldn't have to because, well, it's not that hard to maintain your mana, really. Odin is pretty good, even with just the basic attacks. But yeah, if you are having mana trouble, going for mana items, definitely not the worst part, or the worst thing you can do, because it does allow you to get multiple hits off. Of course, I am only level 7 and I spam way too much here. So, but from the mana items, Breastplate of Valor, Jotun's Wrath, those are basically your choices. We're going for Jotun's Wrath here, just for the fun of it. And we're going to go for the Blink active, allowing me to blink on top of that Ra and cage him straight away. So I don't have to jump now, which makes it a lot easier to land things. And here we go. We should be able to get something done here at least. I do have my jump still available, keep that in mind. And we're going to jump on him and kill him. So yeah, that's one of the basic combinations that you can do. Of course, with my jump still available, I am actually able to do pretty well in a fight like that. And obviously, now that I have more levels, I can actually spam my spells a little bit more. So, oh, by the way, I can buff turrets, or sorry, any homemade or champion-made thing, and I can buff minions as well with my attack speed buff. So keep that in mind. It might come in useful, especially when attacking turrets. It might also just be annoying because it pushes the lane, but in general, it is good to have those abilities. Yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to wait for Ra or chase him down. I don't really care. Either way, we're going to go back and try to do something useful again. So Jotun's Wrath, not really there yet. So the cooldown reduction, yeah, it can come in very handy if you're chasing people, but normally it is not too big of a deal. As you could see, I can land things pretty well. I should be able to get this guy. Oh, come on. There you go. Well before the cage dropped. It is just that this guy doesn't run, of course. Normally you would have to be a little bit better at chasing people than I have to be here now, because, well, this guy doesn't run at all. And he doesn't care that he gets killed. Whereas normally people are completely freaking out and running all over your cage, which makes it a little bit harder to actually kill them, but it should still be pretty easy to do. So we are going to kill this tower, get these minions. There you go. He's going to ult me now, I think. No, I'm not low enough. He knows he can't kill me at this health. But yeah, the main tricks are blink into ultimate, jump into ultimate, and of course, well, you always want to use those other skills whenever they are available in a fight, but never spam them. I mean, the way that I spam my 3 here is not good. So I'm just saying that because, well, some people like the demonstration but think that the demonstration is everything. No, I'm just demonstrating the effect of, for example, blink plus ultimate. So like this. And yeah, although blink plus ultimate is pretty decent, it is not the only thing that you can do. But yeah, it is also very vital to understand what you should and shouldn't do with someone. I mean, taking out the minions like that, although it's very fancy and it's very fast, it's not necessarily the best thing to have, for the simple reason that obviously it costs a lot of mana. And yeah, even though that may not worry you too much if you're up against Robot, it will worry you when you're in lane and trying to well, to do some actual work. So we are going to fall back a little bit, take out these minions. And as you can see, I'm doing pretty decent damage by now. Oh, fuck you, Ra. He already ulted, so I don't really have to worry about anything. But yeah, he does chase me way more than a normal player would. And that is quite annoying. Yeah, let's get this, and let's get some, yeah, we can get some physical power. As I said in my items video, Deathbringer, if you're doing well, is a very valid choice. So, yeah, 4 and 0 would be considered doing well. And I do have my blink available and my ultimate, so let's see if I can actually make things a little bit better for me, a little bit worse for Ra. There you go. Jump on this. And yeah, well, my one hits are pretty good. So yeah, I'm doing decent damage. And of course, my 3 is a very good damage source by now. Yeah, kind of obvious because it is an AoE damage, so it should do pretty well. And we are going to clean this out. Ra keeps attacking me for some reason. Like he doesn't understand that he already lost. He is going to take out all of my minions. So annoying. So yeah, let's go. Let's take out this crappy Phoenix here. Come on. There you go. Okay, blocking him a little bit, and that's not good enough. His slow is too good for me. So let's see if we can draw out the thingy, the guardian. Is he going to come for me? No, 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 no. He's not coming for me. He does not care enough about me. Ooh, that was risky. If he had his ultimate up, I would have been dead, obviously, and it's never a good thing. So we're going to run back in. I'm not focusing any points on that jump, even though it was in my first 3 skills. So you do need 1 level in it, but getting the damage from 140 plus blah blah to 300 plus blah blah, yeah, really doesn't matter. You're not there for the damage, you're there for the support. And come on, die, you freaking noob. So yeah, you can drop the cage by repressing your ultimates, obviously. Well, that's with everything. You can cancel almost every ultimate in this game. So yeah, that would be a very smart thing to do. Oh. That would not be a smart thing to do, because apparently my minions got stuck on his minions, and that is not very good. Look at that, taking the damage through the wall. And of course he immediately targets me and I got slowed. Yeah, that was not good. So Ra almost died to random damage. And I find that it's time to kind of be done with this. So yeah, my build is pretty much the way I should normally build it, although it's not defensive enough in the early game. But yeah, it was of course because I was doing really well, so I don't really need anything else. But normally I would go another, well, now I went for mana, but normally I want to get 1 more defensive item, either physical or magical, and then go for these more offensive items. Or more offensive, just completely offensive. Targeted by the Guardian once again. But you can see it's not a problem. So yeah, we are going to take down this Minotaur now. Come on guys, do the damages. As you can see, the damage increase from that attack speed is pretty decent, especially in the later stage of the game once you get some levels in that. And of course with the combination of, well, Deathbringer, that just becomes an insane amount of damage. And all in all, yeah, you don't really need a lot of damage items. Deathbringer, really nice. Titan's Bane, really nice. But you don't need like a whole series of damage items to be good here. What you need is some defensive items early game. That's why I went for the Frostbound Hammer and the Mark of the Vanguard. You can also go defensive boots, of course, but I like the penetration on Odin because he kind of lacks in penetration overall. And then I went for this Jotun's Wrath, because I wanted to demo the skills a little bit. But normally, you can pretty much get away without the Jotun's Wrath, although it is still good, so go for it if you're having mana issues. If you're not having mana issues, go for a second defensive item before you go for anything else. Because, well, especially if you're the only one that's going in, or if you're jumping in, like in arena 1 versus 5, yeah, you want to build a little more defense in your build. So boots should be defensive boots. Instead of Frostbound Hammer, you should have whatever you can find that is defensive enough to, like either Void Blade or Bulwark of Hope would be good items to go for. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Odin. He's just an insanely good god for, well, whoever likes to go in first and just pound on people's faces. But as I said, build him more defensively. This is not about the items. The previous video is about the items. This one was just to show you how he works, what his skills do, what combinations you can make. In this case, blink into ultimate with the jump as a backup, either to get out or or chase people. Yeah, it's a good combination of skills, I would say, for someone who is supposed to be a warrior. So an offensive support, I guess. But yeah, well, whatever. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.